you want to add a little pizzazz to your game, you can make your cursor change when you hover over a UI. We can go from pointer to pointy finger, or we can even use custom images. And it's super easy in Godot. If you're working with your UI and all you want is the pointy finger, all you have to do is click on your button, go over to the inspector, find mouse, and then you have default cursor, and it gives you choices. You have arrow, you have pointed hand, you have several other choices, but in our case we just use a pointed hand. Something other than a UI button, we want to use the custom pointer, or we just want to change to the pointy finger. What we'll do is we have an area 2D. We're going to give it the sprite so it has the image. In my case, it's the Godot logo. And then we're going to give it a collision shape. I also have in my assets a transparent sword ping. And what we're going to do is we're going to highlight the area 2D, go over to our node, and we're going to connect both mouse entered and mouse exited to our script. And if we jump into our script, we can see if we want to just use the default pointing hand, we've got this input set default cursor shape, input dot cursor pointing hand, and we can do that on our mouse entered, which means when our mouse hovers over the object, it's going to change that pointing hand. And then we have our function that we connected on area 2D mouse exited, and that will set us back to our default cursor of the arrow. Other option is we can comment that out, and we can use input set custom mouse cursor, and we can actually load that sword from our resources. And same thing down here. What we'll do is we'll comment out the default one, and we'll do input set custom mouse cursor null, which sets it back to that default cursor arrow.